everyone, this is Dawn. I am on my MTen4. It sounds funny. I don't know, did it always sound like this? Let's see. Today is a test run. Whoops, where do I have to go? I have to turn left. Alright. Let's see. There's no way. Since I'm on my MTen4, not going to act like a car. I'm going to act like a person. Pedestrian. It'd be nice if I acted like a person, too. Instead of the alien I usually am. I think I'm going to take the sidewalk. This street here, we're on the corner of Norco Hills. We are getting onto Hidden Valley. And it is a 50-mile-an-hour road that people usually take a lot faster than that because it's super fun. Yeah, like that. Super fun going fast on this road. I actually, in the beginning days, I tried to ride down this road on my RS and I actually got scared. There isn't much of a bike lane or anything, and where I was, there was no bike lane, and people were zooming by me super fast when I was still a newbie on my RS, and it was not fun. Oh, there's a bike lane. I could have gone over there. It's okay. I'll be on the sidewalk for right now. So, my first ride, oh god, I want to go in the bike lane. Sidewalks are not always that smooth, are they? Sometimes these little concrete thingies, like they're like mismatched. Anyways, the only thing is I just don't know if that bike lane's going to disappear, because I think that's what happened to me although I've never taken this route before. I am on a mission. I'm doing some errands and I'm depressed, so I'm going to go get Boba. And doing it on my MTen4, ill-advised, but I'm doing it on my MTen4 because I wanted to do a range test on him and a proper ride on him ever since Roger modified him. So originally he was a 300 watt hour MTen4, and now he is a 600 watt hour MTen4. Roger got second place at the Las Vegas. If you're watching, I am wobbling like crazy because my body apparently is still a little sore and beat up from my crash, and this MTen4 is not an easy wheel to ride if you're not used to it, and I'm not used to it. This is now my second ride on the MTen4, and I'm having a harder time with it this time than last time, and I think it's due to my it's already hard to ride, and this time I think I'm going to go a little slower and come onto the sidewalk so that I don't have to worry about cars hitting me too. Now I just have to worry about sidewalk killing me. Anyways, yeah, I think my body's just, I don't know, I don't feel 100%, and then the MTen4 is really taking advantage of that and kicking my ass. But yeah, I wanted to do a real test and ride on him since he made that mod. Changing it from 300 to 600 watt hours should make a difference, and I wanted to know what that difference was. But this isn't going to be a real good test because I'm not able to ride it as aggressively as I did the first time, which sucks. But maybe it'll give me a little bit of an idea on how much range it adds. So Roger was hoping that there would be an easy way to just add another battery pack, because you can buy another battery pack. Lem with EUC Ungerground. He sells these. That's where a lot of us got these little MTen3s for MTen4s from, and there's all different battery configurations, but the cheapest option is actually to get this 300 watt hour 40T, and then you can buy another battery pack, another 300 watt hour 40T battery pack, and solder it together, and or modify it, and then you have a 600 watt hour 40T hood. And then, so anyways, Roger was hoping that there would be an easy way to do that, and then that would be the cheapest option, because you can get this from Lem for, I believe it's $600, and then an extra battery pack is $250, I think he said. But it wasn't that easy. I mean, there's a lot of soldering to do. I mean, it was easy, but you would have to be comfortable doing all that soldering and modifying and stuff. So, I mean, it requires actually unwrapping the battery pack. He made a video about it. Anyways, but it was an experiment, because he won the MTen4 that he won at the race. He wanted to experiment and turn that into, I think he's going to turn it into a 100 watt hour MTen4, or maybe something even more drastic. I mean, he's constantly experimenting and making things bigger and better. So my little baby Hodor, my special MTen4, we say he's special because he already gets the shakes and all that, but my special little MTen4 is now officially a special Roger modified custom MTen4. There is no other out there like him, right? Which button do I want to push? I'll push this button. That's pretty cool. I'm proud of that. Yay! I'm gonna die. I am in traffic all the time, but being in traffic on the little MTen4 is not the same. Come here. So this is also a test run, because it's my first time testing out my gear to see if my gear is all good and ready to go. So, I mean, you know, I think that I can just look at my gear, but I can't. So I know that about myself. So I know that I have to actually do a test run with my gear, because I will miss things. And sure enough, you know what I missed? Remember how do you notice that I don't have my EVT mirror on my helmet right now? That's because I went to put it on. You know, I was waving that thing around in the last videos going, check it out, the EVT mirrors are indestructible. They've been through so many crashes and stuff. They're just indestructible. Well, the mirror and the little arm thing, yeah, nothing much happened to them. But you know what's broke is my mount. The EVT mirror mount on my helmet is broken. It just snapped. The little support thingies are snapped. So I need to figure out how to fix it. And I'm not sure. I think think I need to build it up with plastic. So that would mean plastic welding. I could build it up with glue, but I don't know if it'll hold because those are actual supports, structural. So I'm going to have to take a look when I get home, and then whatever I do, I need to kind of make sure that it's going to be cured and ready to go, because there's Tony is hosting an off-road ride tomorrow night that I'm thinking about going to, and now I'm not so sure if I should go because I am shaky on the wheel. I am not 100%, and I don't do well when I go do stuff like that. And then you'll go, well, just take it easy and you'll be fine. You know how good I am about taking it easy? I am not good about taking it. I cannot control myself. So that is why. All right, so I am at my first stop. I will see you guys in a bit. So who would want to get an MTen4? I personally think that an MTen4 is a perfect little wheel. If you want to do city exploring, or like sometimes I don't want to go out and just zoom everywhere, you know, like what I'm doing right now. This is kind of calming to me. Not worried about time, exploring this little neighborhood, looking at flowers and other plants. Wiggles can sometimes chase depression away. Wiggles, half halts. Do these like, I can go super slow like a pedestrian, so it's easier to, well, I was gonna say it's easier to blend in with the other folk, but I still don't think I'm really blending in right now. But yeah, if there's a place with a lot of traffic, or a lot of foot traffic, I mean, then, you know, it's easier to do like this kind of stuff. I think I wanted to be on the other side of the road. Let's see, what time is it now? It's almost time for Boba. The MTen4 is not as easy to fit into a backpack as MTen3, but you can find duffel bags, suitcase type bags that will fit the MTen4. Be even harder with all the pads and stuff. Like I'm getting the Grizzly system for it, which is fairings and their little baby pads. I can go across here. Oh, I don't think that goes through to where I want to be. Quick, get back on the sidewalk. But the Grizzly system will provide this wheel with a lot more protection, and that will make it better for me to be more exploratory towards the tricks and trying to learn how to jump up a curb, which I'm setting that as one of my long-term goals. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, but one day I will be able to hop up a curb. This is also an excellent emergency wheel to keep in the car, so that you're never without a wheel. I mean, what if your car breaks down and you got a ride to safety or ride to help? This is a great wheel to introduce to people, not necessarily to teach them how to ride on, but just to show them how cute and adorable EUCs are. Look, they are not dangerous. They're not going to dump you smash your face into the ground at 55 miles an hour. No, look how cute it is. It's just a cute little baby. And if you get the 300 watt hour one, then that one is also one of the lightest. So I think I said this one right now is 600 watt hours, has 2 of those 300 watt hour battery packs in it, and it is 30 pounds exactly, which is not too heavy. All right, preparing to approach Boba. We're gonna get our Boba, and then we're gonna head home, and mission will be accomplished. Tested my gear. I tested my baby selfie stick, which is actually the normal selfie stick, and rode around on my MTen4, tested out my body and frame of mind. Alright, so you know what this is? This is a full Boba card. This means that I get a free Boba. This means that I can splurge today and get everything I want on my Boba. Hi there, could I get a taro smoothie with, let's see, Boba, red bean, and lychee jelly?
And what size?
Love
size.
I am back. 3 horses up ahead, so I'm going to go onto the other side of the road. Although these are charros, and they usually like it when their horses get to see something new. I'll go up here. I am now on the horse trail here in Norco, because I gotta pass this other person that looks like really good horse. Ears are flicking at me. He's checking me out, but he has already deemed me to not be dangerous or spooky, so he's cool with me, so I can pass. Oof, bump, bump, bump. I need to get off this. Let's see. I'm sufficiently far away from all the horses. Alright, so let's see. I got my Boba. Did you guys see this Boba? Did you guys see what I get? Check it out. This is a taro smoothie with Boba, red bean, and the clear jelly stuff. That's lychee jelly. This is one of my most favorite combination of drinks, and it was going to be like $8 for this drink, but because I had a full stamped Boba card, turned that in, and it only cost me like $3 and some change. Woohoo! So this is going to help me with my depression. So forget about, what do people eat for depression? Prozac? I don't know. I used to hear Prozac mentioned a lot. But anyways, no. We don't do drugs. We do Boba therapy. So I've been riding this MTen4, not super aggressively, but riding it how I want, and this time, not a lot of beeps everywhere, unlike last time. So last time, now I don't think I was going, I'm pretty sure I'm not going quite as fast as I was last time either, but there were also some torquey, like going uphill sort of things where it was beeping because of that, and this time not so much. So I think that maybe the 300 watt hour, if you're going to do like serious riding with it then it's, you know, nicer to have a bigger battery. Lizard. What does it help with? Like saggy stuff, voltage sag. So I don't know, I felt more limited with the 300, and I feel much better now with the 600. So that is nice. I guess I can look at my stats. I can pull over and give you my stats for this ride. My feet are numb. Not totally. I think it's just mostly my left toes are kind of numb. So I need a lot of practice. And okay, so some people might say, well, the MTen4 sucks and this and that, you know, so wobbly and all that. Well, here's the thing. Whenever something is hard and you're not so good at it, or it's just hard to do, then it doesn't mean don't do it or that the thing sucks, right? It just means that that is an area. Ooh, that is very sandy. I changed my mind. Because I have my Insta360 camera with the whole setup, and that's kind of pricey, and I have my precious Boba, which is going to help me with my depression, so I'm not risking that in deep sand right now. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm chickening out for the sake of my Boba. But yeah, so it just means that is an area that you're weaker in, and it would benefit you to practice it more. At least that's what I'm telling myself, because obviously I suck on this wheel right now. I need more practice. I don't ever ride the MTen4, but like I said last time, I ride the big wheels for like 60 miles is nothing. I don't get sore or nothing. 100-mile ride, yeah, I get a little bit sore, but not anything to even blink about. And then I ride, last time I rode the MTen4 for, hi, good, and you? Last time I rode the MTen4 for 10 miles. 10 miles! Only 10 miles! And I was so sore afterwards, you know? So, I mean, that that tells you how weak I am with my MTen4 game. And, ooh, I heard a beep. Oh, and then wobbles. Stop. There we go. All right, let me put my Boba down. I'll give you some stats. Nah, my numb feet was having a hard time. All right, let's see what our stats are for this ride. Max speed was 21.4 miles an hour. Voltage is 75.90 at 52% battery. 13 miles. Oh my gosh, I did 13 miles? Last time I only did 10 miles. So last time I only did 10 miles and I was... Oh, I don't remember how much battery I had left. I don't think I had much battery at all. This time I did 13 miles and I still have 51% battery, 75.9 volts. That's awesome! Yay! Average speed was 11 miles an hour. That's really good. I'm happy with that. Okay. I did so much better, you guys. I did so much better than I thought I did. Anyways, thanks for joining me today. Sorry I was a little more down than usual. I'm feeling better now. Got this. You know what? I put these pads on, and I don't know. Oops. Oh my gosh, I almost died. I don't know if you guys can tell, but check it out. This whole bottom of this pad is not even stuck onto anything, because I didn't think that any Velcro would really help that much getting stuck onto there. There's a whole big gap here of nothing, and I could only put the Velcro over here, and it's not even, the Velcro stops here, so it doesn't even go all the way to here. So really, the only bit of Velcro is like right over here like this. And that's the only thing holding on this brake pad, and it's been actually holding just fine this whole time on both sides. So I'm actually really impressed with that as well. So for people that say that, you know, the pads aren't sticking, Velcro doesn't stick to the blue, no, not necessarily true. You just got to prep it better, because those little brake pads are over there just holding on by their bare little fingertips. I mean, it's definitely not ideal, but that's just what I'm doing until my Grizzla setup comes in, right? So anyways, you know, there are things that on paper sound horrible, but in real life it actually works out just fine. So that's why there's always, you know, there's always theory, and then there's real life. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me today. I am feeling better because I am this close to tearing off all my gear and enjoy my Boba. I am wishing all of you a wonderful day and hope you have lots of Boba in your future as well. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.